Good morning, friends. My name is Oracle Jessie, and today it is Sunday, July 28th, but it doesn't matter when you're seeing this video because this is going to be a energetic reading video. Sorry, I've got hair in my mouth. And with these energetic reading videos, I want to stress the important reminder that whenever you're seeing this is the perfect time. And then I also want to remind you that if this reading doesn't resonate with you, feel free to leave it. If it does, take it with you, because this is, tarot's not perfect, and if it doesn't resonate with you now, it might resonate with you 3 weeks from now or 3 years from now. But so happy Sunday. I hope you're having a fantabulous Sunday, and it is my intention, my goal, to start doing more longer weekly videos and upload them on Sundays. I don't know if I'm going to do them on Sundays like I am today, but upload them on Sundays so that you guys can see more on Sundays. And I am shifting my focus, like I said, onto the new earth energy. Oh my gosh, you guys, white girl problems, hair goes everywhere. So, yes, if that's the most of our problems, though, I think we have it pretty good. But anyway, so tuning in to the energy for this week. Like I said, it is my intention to do some more of these weekly and shifting the focus to new earth energy leaders, whether you call yourself a lightworker, a healer, a shaman, a mystic, an oracle, a reader, or none of those things. You could just be out there rocking your life, shining your light. This reading is for you, if it resonates, if you feel like you can take something away from it. So, here we go. Without further ado, let's take a look and see what our first card is for the week. And that is strength. Strength. Okay, so I've been doing my some daily cards on Instagram. Check out my Instagram stories every day on the weekdays. And this has come up for us last week, or at least it came up for me in a personal reading last week. But anyway, strength. This week, we are going to be looking into ourselves and seeing that we are strong enough. We are learning to believe in ourselves more and more. We are learning that we are strong individuals. We collectively are strong people together. We are becoming more and more of ourselves through this adversity that we're feeling. I'm feeling like we're under some sort of pressure, and it is under that pressure that diamonds are created. We are becoming more and more beautiful, more and more full, more and more stepping into our power, becoming our more full self, finding our inner voice here. With the lion, I'm seeing that we are finding our inner lion. Our inner voice is coming out. We are building ourselves a solid foundation, and then from that solid foundation, I'm thinking yoga and the mountain pose, we are able to come out in a much more beautiful way. And just, oh my gosh, I'm seeing this in like a voice aspect. We are able to speak our truth more. We are going to be able to recognize, at least for ourselves, if not for the world, and proclaim it outwardly, we are going to be able to speak more of our truth, claim it for ourselves, empower ourselves to honor ourselves and our journey in the past, and then create a future for ourselves that is more in alignment with what we want, the standards that we want for the world. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing there for the first card. Card number 2, here we go. Ooh, this is the 3 of Swords. So this means that we're going to be experiencing some sort of combative energy, maybe some heartbreak. Some of us might be experiencing really a heartbreak this week. Some breakups, maybe some project falls through, or something with work. I'm seeing some of us, something with work is going to come up, and it's going to be disappointing. So with this, I'm seeing a lot of this is fear-based. So even though we're learning where our voice is, we're still dealing with fear, and where fear shows up is not necessarily a bad thing. It's an area of growth, okay? So we can lean into the fears that we have and just realize that we are able to do it. We are able to work through it. We are able to work with others in order to assuage these fears. I'm not saying that your fears are invalid. I'm just saying that these fears that we're having going into the week are areas of growth, like I said. So they are a way for us to learn more data about ourselves. They are a way of a lot of it, honestly, is just noise. A lot of it is inner mental chatter. We're just rattling on to ourselves about all of the bad things that could happen that aren't necessarily going to happen. And then sometimes, I had a friend that played the what if game. Okay, so what if you lose your job? What's the worst case scenario? What if? So what? Let's just play it. Then what if you lose your job? Okay, then you'll have to file for unemployment, and then you'll have to do this, and then just keep going down that path, and it's not really that bad. Often we find that it's not really that bad. It's not as bad as what we think it is, because we give our mind and our fears so much power. And I'm not talking about unhealed traumas here. I'm not. Because that is a lot of work. There is a lot of work to be done. And I do see there is a lot of work to be done here. And but I'm seeing that we're definitely able, and we're strong enough, and we're willing. Most of us are willing to put in the work in order to work through these fears. I'm not seeing big, huge things happen, but there is a reason why the 3 of Swords is one of the more dreaded cards in the deck. You saw me when I pulled this. I was like, ooh, okay. Okay, so 3 of Swords, broken heart. Yeah, it might happen this week. It might happen to some of us. And I think some of us are also easily taken down that train of thought. You put your mind on that train of thought, and it's a negative train of thought, and your mind runs away with you. And that's okay. It happens. It's momentum. It's how the universe works, momentum. So, anyway, That last phrase was really an oversimplification, but that's how it goes. Okay, so card number 3. Here we go. Card number 3. Ooh, this is amazing, guys. We are in Transformation Station. The train has arrived. Here we go. This is death. This is the death card. I'm not necessarily seeing death specifically, literally the transition from life to death. I'm not seeing that for anyone. I've been reading cards for over 10 years, and I've had the death card only mean literal death once, and that was when my grandfather was dying, so it was kind of predictable. Anyway, so we are in Transformation Station. Death is just another transition, and so what we're looking at here is the recycle, the rebirth. Death and rebirth can be one and the same. So we see here the representation of the decaying body turning into fertile soil so that rebirth can happen. Okay? So in order for us to graduate as humans, as new human beings, as the new earth energy leaders, as the new lightworkers, as all that, as new human beings, we are becoming. We have to leave the old stuff behind. We have to leave it. It can't come with us. It can't come with us. Yes, some of it can and will carry into. Sometimes we will carry stuff into the next life. We are learning this week what can and cannot, okay? We are going to be graduating, like very literally. It's the end of eclipse season, so we are moving on. Transformation Station, we're here. It is literally time to transform. Change your clothes. Change your body. It's changing, and maybe I'll talk about some of that, but feel free to look up DNA activation if you're looking to literally change your body. DNA activation, it's just our bodies are changing with this new energy. The way the universe works is changing. So some things that might have not worked before might work now. Some things that did work before might not work now. So we are all learning and growing together through this time and this transformation. So we are shedding our skin like the snake. We are shedding our skin. We are starting fresh, starting new, and appreciate where you've been, because it's building that solid foundation for where you are going and where you are now. Okay? That's card number 3. And then let's do the undercurrent card, and that's the card underneath the deck here. This undercurrent card is the underlying theme throughout this week. So while those 3 cards are more prominent in our lessons for this week, this card here is going to be kind of an underlying thing. And this is a good card too. We've got the sun, and basically what this means is everything that we're dealing with, even the fears around death, and the fears around the doubts, the self-doubts. Am I strong enough? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. We are strong enough together. Is coming to light. It's coming to light, and not only that, you're able to look at it in a different literally a different light, literally a different way, because these were previously unknown or unconscious. Okay, so these fears, these doubts, everything that we're going through was just in the background, in the subconscious, and just you weren't really dealing with it. But now it's being brought forward, it's being brought to the light. Now you can see it, and maybe everyone else can see it, but you don't care because you know they're going through their own stuff. Okay? You know you've got your stuff to do, they've got their stuff to do, and it's coming forward in a new light, and you're able to see it more clearly. You're able to see it more clearly, and you're able to see it for what it is instead of what you project it to be. That's new clarity for me. You're able to see it for what it is instead of what you project it to be. So what I'm seeing here is that instead of giving these fears more and more fuel, more and more power, you're able to see them clearly for what they are and separate yourself from them and designate a place for them. So you're able to say, no, that's fear-based thinking, that's scarcity thinking, that's lack mentality. I'm going to choose a more empowered stance for myself because I know I'm strong enough, and because I'm actively choosing this transformation, this inner transformation, or sometimes outer and literal transformation. I'm choosing this transformation to come into the light and step more fully into my embodied power. I am here in the physical. Hear me roar. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do this. I can do this. I've got this. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. Okay, so let's do this again. I'll do a quick recap. This was card number 1, okay? Card number 1 was the Strength card, and it's talking about building that solid foundation. You are strong enough. You are strong and safe enough to let your voice be heard and get out there. You are, card number 2, here we go, is dealing with the fears, the heartbreak, maybe even not even literal heartbreak, just the fear of heartbreak, just the fear of getting out there and putting yourself out there and being rejected, or I see fears about career and job situation for some of you. Card number 3 was the Death card, and this is the transformation. This is ultimate transformation. We are going to radically transform ourselves this week. I'm so excited. I am so excited. And then card number 4 was the Undercurrent card. This is the underlying theme throughout this week, and that is the Sun card. This is everything's being brought to the surface so that you can see it for what it is instead of your fear projections of what it is. Okay? You're going to come more into a space of radical self-acceptance, radical love, and from there, you'll be able to see your situation for what it is and accept what is. Because once we accept what it is as it is, then we have a more full comprehension of the whole situation. Once we get that full comprehension of the whole situation, then we're able to go and accept the clarity as it is. The clarity. Everything's brought out to the light, into the sun. The clarity of the whole situation. And then move on towards a more desired situation, a more desired result. And because we are going through such big transformation this week, we know that we've got it. We know we've got it. And I can't there's nothing more to say on that one. So, these two cards call out three cards. Call out to be highlighted too. I'm not going to go over them in as much detail because they are still underneath the undercurrent. But I'm seeing the three of cups, 3 of chalices here in this deck, the 7 of wands, and the 7 of swords. So this one is we're going to be able to expect more help from our community. And if you guys ever feel like you need help, definitely reach out to me. Find me on all platforms at Oracle Jessie. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube are my 3 main ones right now. But yeah, definitely reach out for help. We're gonna be expecting more help from our community. This one is asking us where we're standing. These 2 cards, the 7 of wands and the 7 of swords, where we stand, asking us to take a stand, draw the line in the sand with where we what we stand for. This is more the passion-based, the career, the fierce protector, and then this one is more like talking about, no, the fears do not belong here. These fears are irrational, and here's why, and using logic against fears. Okay, so there's that, and that's it. That is it for this week. I am so excited, and when I'm gonna wrap this video up here, but when we have these fears that are coming up, and I feel like there's a lot of big fears for people, and I'm feeling it for myself too, so I'm not saying this just for you guys. When we have these big fears come up, like I said, there are also areas for growth. So I'm excited and nervous, and I'm kind of removed from the situation right now. So I'm not able to feel that fear. I'm not in that space, but nervous and excited for the transformation we've got going on this week. So I'll leave it at that. If you guys are interested in getting a reading from me, definitely reach out on excuse me, on Instagram. I am on Instagram at Oracle Jessie. I'll leave all of my links to all the social media down below, and I should be posting this picture of the reading, so you can at least see the reading and see what how I structure this tarot card spread here. And like I said, I do daily energetic readings on my Instagram stories, so at least throughout the week during the weekdays. So yeah, I am accepting new clients for tarot readings. Reach out to me on Instagram. That is my main focus right now, honestly. And then I am also open for tarot lessons, one-on-one tarot lessons. Group tarot lessons are coming soon. And then coaching as well. So all of that you can learn about by reaching out to me on Instagram. Please feel free to like if you resonated with the video, and leave a comment. Your likes and comments and your comments and questions on Instagram and Facebook means so much to me, mean a lot to me. I really like that we were building this community together, and yeah, like I said, we're gonna need each other. We're gonna need support as we're going through this growth period. So I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. This is the perfect time for you to watch. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I love you so much. Hasta, bye-bye.